Hello, hello, hello on YouTube. We're getting live on TikTok as well. Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant. You can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, you're in luck because right now we are doing free readings. Go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Hello, 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 my friends. Do you need more water in there, Salem? Is that not dispensing? Oh, looks like there's some water in there. Well, you got like 3 other places to choose. Hi, Lindy Lou. How are you? So I was just talking to Salem, my cat. He's drinking out of 1 out of 3 water dispensers we have, and it looks like that one was not dispensing, right? So I was telling him he has 2 others to choose from, though. Take a gander at that in a moment. I'm doing all right this morning. I am feeling a little tired, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm really excited for later tonight because if you guys are not aware, we have another protest happening today. If you want to see if there's one in your area, go to Good Trouble. Good Trouble protests. You can do a Goog on that. Because we are, standing up for what's right. We're also honoring John Lewis, who is a famous civil rights activist who also crossed the bridge in Montgomery, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken on that, please do correct me. For, a better life for Black Americans. So we are going on protesting today against this administration. So check out, if you want to protest, check out Good Trouble. Hey, Safa, good morning to you. Good Trouble protest and see where there is one in your area. You do have to sign up to get the info or reserve a spot. So hopefully I'll see anyone in the Metro Detroit area. If you see me out, you can say hi. But I will be out and about this afternoon. Hey, Sylvia, girl. Thank you so much for killing the likes. Thank you there, Lindy Lou, for also sharing the likes here. I really appreciate it. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. It should be a good time of camaraderie. It's not going to be as big as the No Kings protests because, one, it hasn't been talked about nearly enough. Like, finally, Aaron Parnas said something about it today, but I've known about it, I want to say, for at least 2 weeks. Hi, Grace from Chicago. This is the Metro Detroit area, so you've made it to Detroit, or right outside of Detroit. It's the Metro Detroit area. Thank you for you're awesome, Grace. You're awesome, too. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we are doing psychic readings at this time, so if you're interested in a freebie, which... we're doing freebies right now. Put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. Oh, Safa, thank you so much. We got our first donation in. Safa's getting a 6-minute reading because they are a subscriber. When you're a subscriber, you get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. And she's also eligible for subscriber-only Saturdays where we do discount our readings. So a 5-minute reading is a $10 donation. Hi, Brandy. Good morning to you, darling. And Grace, you make me laugh. I don't know if you know about woo woo, but that is Juggalo speak, which did originate in Michigan. The Juggalos. All right, Safa, what type of reading are we doing, my love? Did you say it in the comment section? I didn't even refresh these. No, I didn't know. That's why I laughed at it. I was like, do we have a juggalette here? Just wanted to know the intention of someone I met. His name is Tristan. I've been having a lot of fun lately, as you can tell. All right, let's see what's going on for Safa. Safa, your time tape's going to be 5 minutes. So let's see what's going on. Just taking some cleansing breaths here. This card did want to pop out, so I'm going to leave it. Spirit, we are doing a reading for our friend Safa. Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about love with Tristan? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about love with Tristan? Spirit, what does our friend Safa need to know about Kristen, about love, Tristan? All right. I feel pretty neutral in the body, to be honest, but more of fun. Okay, well, physical love, you know, friendship love, whatever. They still get it, but I feel neutral in the body. I don't feel one way or another. Hi, Charlize. Oh, Grace says I love watching other people's tarot techniques. But I just feel very neutral. I feel like this could possibly be a safe place here for me. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Don't overthink it. You know, don't put too much into it. If it's a wham bam, thank you, ma'am type of situation, just enjoy it. I mean, that's what I thought this situation was, but now I live in this man's house. So things happen. And I'm very happy, just FYI. My partner is amazing. But don't overthink the situation at hand, okay? It's your choice if you want to continue this or move on. Girl, this is going to be a very successful time for you, honestly. I literally just pulled this card earlier, like in my videos that I do, the Tea and Tarot videos. I also posted it on this app as well, but check it out. But this is, you know, luck turning in your favor. So this could be something that turns into a little bit more. You might be ending up living in this man's house too. Just kidding. You got plans. But I would take it easily because this is something that's really, to me, seems really good. But it's all a choice if you want to stay or go. But there is something here that's really like bringing abundance in here, bringing a light here. There's a lot of yellow, a lot of success in all these cards, except for this one here. But this is something that I really am looking forward to. I feel like my mindset is going to say, like, I can't have more than a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I got plans. I got things to do. But a part of me feels like if this person is serious enough with you or really doesn't want to let you go, that they may travel with you, but there is a mindset. So I don't even know if you want that. I don't know if that's in the car, like it's in the cards, but I don't know if that's like in your mind here. Emil, we're doing it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Go ahead and check out the link tree up at the top there. We've already started the donated readings. So we do have this option, but you have everything you need. You see that magician's wand in their hand? You have everything you need, right? Because you have all the tools of tarot at your disposal, the wands, the pentacles, the cups, the swords, consistent access to it, as above, so below, all this abundance, more success, more power, more protection, more innocence. Stopping in to say that I love this deck. I use it every day. You came up on my FYP. Have a great day. Thanks, Allison, for stopping in. I appreciate you and liking the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love that you're unapologetically pagan. I am also Celtic and Germanic pagan. But anyway, so this is something that you can move forward with if you want to continue it. Thank you for the follow, Allison. Because this is something that I think might be worth it. I think it might be worth it. Like, I don't want you to stop your dreams. I don't want you to stop your stuff. I would want to continue, but he gets jealous too easily. And you can't be with someone who's too jealous when you're an actress. Literally true. But I mean, have fun with him. Don't let him pull you down. Don't let him stop doing what you're doing. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Also, Grace, thank you for the follow. I'm also Swifties with a shirt. Old me on a follow. Blessings to you. Same to you. But there's something lucky here. There's something lucky here. It's something worth working out here. I would definitely talk to him and be like, hey, you got to calm down. Like, I'm going to be kissing other people on screen. I might even have some love scenes on screen. Like, you can't act like this or you can't be with me. Plain and simple. You have to communicate that to him. And also keep your boundaries. Make sure that you're not getting, like, tied up with somebody that you don't think is going to be healthy because of the career choice you have, because that is the work that you have been working towards. That's the goal, right? Is to go out and become something with your skill set. But for the most part, I like this person. I think you're getting your O's in. I think you're feeling good with this person for the most part. But if they can't handle themselves, then just know, like, we can't continue. Exactly. But this seems pretty nice at this time. Is he genuine towards me? Ooh. Interesting. More. I think he has some things he needs to work out. That's what I think. We do have the Lovers card. Clearly, you guys are in a lover situation. But then we have Death and the Devil, right? this all just like this. So there's some transformation that he may turn from a lover to somebody who feels like they need to keep you, they need to like have you, they need to keep you tied into them or interested into them. But there's a transformation that's going to happen between these two. But the Ten of Cups came out, the happily ever after. So whatever you decide, because you can leave the devil anytime you want, right? The chains are very loosely placed on the back of their necks here. It's halfway down this but this has been teaching me a lot of things. Good, I'm glad, but like make sure that you're never set at anyone, right? Like at the feet of anyone where you feel bound to them, chained to them, codependent on them. We are dependent on ourselves, right? That's who we're dependent on. But you deciding like, hey, I don't like this transformation, or I do like this transformation, whatever it is that you decide, it's going to be good. Exactly. I'm leaving immediately if that happens. Good. You should, because that's somebody who's trying to bind you to something that you don't want to be bound to. But this is definitely a lesson that you're learning, but you're going to be very like successful at learning this lesson. I don't think it's going to be something like that. I've never thought about how the chains are loose on the devil's card. Yeah, look how loose they are. This is a choice that people are making because they can leave literally at any time because they're not chained to it. They think they are because their mindset has like brainwashed them into thinking like, I need to follow the devil, right? But when people wake up, they can take those chains, throw them aside, and walk away to a happily ever after. But I do think this is the lesson you are going to learn because he's full of lessons. The Hierophant, he's spiritual, but he's full of lessons. The role model energy as well. But I do hope that makes sense there, Safa. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation for your 6-minute reading because you're a subscriber on TikTok. But anyone else who's interested in a reading, I do readings or $15 donations. If you're interested in a reading, you're going to get a 5-minute reading. You see here, 5 minutes for your $15 donation. So go ahead and check it out, like right here, to get on the list. But yeah, Grace, that's how I've always read it. It's like you get to see those chains are just so loosely placed that once people wake up from the brainwashing, from the cult leader attitude, like they can leave if they choose to. Nothing's really keeping them there except their mindset, which is usually being brainwashed by a devil, you know, whoever the devil may be in your life, a narc, a cult leader, a family member, you know, it could be anyone. You're very welcome there, Safa. And by the way, you've been commenting at 11:11 Eastern time. So just know you have your manifestations coming out. So I definitely would, I'd have a conversation with them and be like, hey, listen, like this is what my reality is. And if you can handle it, we probably should just, you know, either enjoy ourselves and call it quits when I leave or just call it quits now. Because if you can't handle himself, it's just going to be tough the further you go on with it, you know? Again, Sylvia, thank you so much for liking the live. You are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, guys. Again, we do have an opening on at this time, so go ahead and get your donation in. A $15 donation gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice. So I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. I'm a human design professional. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp. But I love human design. It's literally changed my life in the best ways possible. I'm less stressed. I don't have depression anymore. I started living my life in the way that I was meant to or designed to live. And now I feel much more successful, making more money than I ever had completely on my own, working at like 3 hours a day. So human design, Grace, oh, thank you so much for asking. It is my favorite modality. It's a chart reading. So this is my human design, but it is a chart reading about your energy. This tells you what type of energy you possess. How does your type of energy work for you using a strategy? And also, one of these shapes are known as chakras. are an authority center in your body. So how do you listen to your body when making decisions? Because your decision maker is your body. It's not your brain. Your brain is just here to keep you alive. Your brain is here just to make sure you're functioning, you're hungry, you're sleeping. Ouchie, I got a boo-boo. That's what the brain is supposed to be doing. The brain's not really supposed to be making choices or decisions. Mind over mania, thank you for the follow. So for me, it's my splenic center, which is your intuition center and your instinctual center. So I can make in-moment decisions using my intuition or using my instincts. If I feel fight, flight, freeze, or fawn come on, that's a hell motherfucking no. We ain't doing that shit. But if I feel kind of neutral, like, yeah, I'll check it out, like I can make that decision. Now we lost a lot of people with that. Like they don't know the brain is fallible. Like the brain is so fallible. If you think about the brain and trauma, the brain blacks out trauma. They say, no, she can't handle that. We're not going to remember that. We're going to forget that happened. But then we walk into a situation and our body starts to react. We start to shake. We start to like have heart palpitations. We start to like breathe heavier. We're like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm having this panic attack. It's because your body remembers everything that's ever happened to it. And that's why it makes decisions instead of the brain. The brain will confuse you, manipulate you, or allow you to become manipulated. I mean, narcissists love when you use your brain because they're able to manipulate the brain. They're able to say, like, you're crazy. That never happened. Like, literally, a girl that I saw on TikTok, so we'll take it with a grain of salt, but she said that her ex literally would be talking and then in the middle of their sentence, they'd say something really horrendous, like, it's okay, babe, you should off yourself. Your friends hate you, but we got, like, that's okay. You got this. Like, they just like put in little things to like make her think she was being like schizophrenic. So the brain is fallible, right? With the body remembers everything. I feel like I had to justify that because we had like literally 4 people leave. And I don't even have that many people in here because I don't get out into the algorithm. I just don't. I feel like this app punishes me. And I don't really understand why. Body keeps score. Yes. 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 Your body keeping score. Who is that? Is that Taylor? Or is that Halsey? It's either Taylor or Halsey. I can't remember. But yes, great reference either way. I love Halsey. I love Taylor. My body's keeping score. Oh, it is. It's definitely Halsey. It's definitely Halsey. Is it Panic Attack? I think it's Panic Attack by Halsey. And if you said another lyric you didn't know about, now you know. Yeah, it's definitely. Yes, I just know it from a book on somatic trauma. Listen to Panic Attack by Halsey. It is such a good song. I love her. Or somatic therapy. But it's true. It's 100% true. The body remembers everything. Everything. Wow, I don't know why TikTok hates me. Do you guys am I not entertaining for you, internet? What is happening? Where are the people? But we're doing readings right now, guys. If you're interested in a reading, we are doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those readings, go ahead and take a gander in here and submit a $15 donation to get on the list. There is no wait, and you're going to get a 5-minute reading, okay? 5-minute reading for your $15 donation, unless you're a subscriber. Subscribers get 6 minutes. And when I say subscribers, I mean paid subscribers. That's what I mean is a paid subscriber. That means TikTok, because I can't have paid. I think they're called members on this other place that I'm on as well. Sylvia, girl, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sylvia, what type of reading are we doing? Love, broke up with my boyfriend. All right, let's see what's going on. 6 minutes on the timer for our friend Sylvia, who's a subscriber. And guys, if you are hanging out with me here today, if you can like the live, share the live, comment on the live, anything that generates like people to come in, that would be really, really, really rad. Hi, Judy as well. Thanks for being here. Sylvia, your timestamp is going to be 20 minutes. So you can always rewatch this again on another popular source. All right, Sylvia. Oh, thank you so much, Appleton. I appreciate you saying that I have a beautiful aura around me. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you. Sylvia, what does Sylvia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Sylvia here? Well, you said you broke up with your boyfriend and we got the card of singleness. So that tracks. The Hermit is here. But before I want to talk about the Hermit, I want to talk about what I'm feeling in the body. And in the body, I am feeling relief. I am feeling like literally a weight being taken off of my shoulders. So this might have been something you've been considering for a minute. Maybe you already broke up with them before you broke up with them. I sure did that with my ex-fiance. But it just feels like I literally feel like I made the right move. I feel like the burden of this relationship is off my shoulders. And I feel like that's going to be really beneficial for you. But let's talk about the cards here. Oh, you got all that for free. I didn't even start the timer until now. So the Hermit is the card of singleness. It's a card of being internal, looking within, finding your wisdom, finding your place where you feel good about yourself. A beacon of light in the darkness. That's why her belt is lit up, is because in traditional tarot, it's an old man with a lantern on like a cliffside. But she's doing all this internal work. She's doing her shadow work. She is Virgo. Virgo is the card of the sign of service, being of service. Also smart. All Virgos are so fucking smart. Virgo risings, oh God. And Virgo suns, Virgo moons are emotionally intelligent. I am a sensitive, and you have 3 positive spirits with you all the time. Thank you, Appleton. I appreciate that. But I really feel like this is going to be very, very good for you, because it's like getting in touch with yourself again. Really knowing what you want in life, like what motivates me, what inspires me, what makes me tick. Like I'm getting back in touch with myself. Okay. Yeah, there was conflict and you left. Okay, we have the Lovers here. We are talking about love, but Lovers is a lifestyle change. Okay. It can also indicate love relationships. You're all right, Appleton. You're okay. But the Lovers is a card of saying like, I need to change some things up, because even when you're in a relationship with somebody, I almost said someone and somebody together, you are changing your lifestyle to accommodate for another person in your life. That's what you're doing, right? You're opening up yourself and saying like, how do I fit this new person in my life? That's why it's a lifestyle change card. And a relationship card. But we do see that there was conflict in this relationship. The 5 of Wands is like chaotic. I don't know who's hitting me. I don't know who I'm hitting. I don't know what's going on. I'm just swinging this fucking wand and seeing what hits, what goes on. Because you might have been feeling really rough, or feeling like you've been fighting a lot, or like not seeing eye to eye anymore, or like losing a sense of each other, because you are transitioning out of this relationship into something that really is going to be healing. Okay. The 6 of Swords is the transition card. You see they're in really rocky water to start, where they are right now. Then they move into really clear crystalline water, into new land aho. So when we have the 6 of Swords here, this is going to be something that ends up being harmonic, because 6s are harmony, their value, their family, their home, they're feeling good about their decisions that they make, because yes, you found yourself in a really chaotic situation here, but you're moving out of it into new land aho, where you're able to be in complete alignment. Do you see all of these wands behind the character? Even the wand she's carrying is barely grazing the other wand. Everything for you, this transition is going to put you completely in alignment. Remember how we talked about shadow work with Virgo or with the Hermit here? This is saying like you can heal through the shadow work. So asking yourself, like, why did I fall for this type of dude? And then answering that question, and then asking why to the answer, answering that, asking why again to that answer, until you get down to like your basics, usually childhood stuff. And I saw some red flags, and I'm good for you for seeing that red flags and moving on from this person. Because honestly, the more in alignment that you become, the Three of Pentacles is here, right? The Three of Pentacles is the card of saying skill set. You have skills. You have skills that you're going to really find out about yourself to say, like, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I proceed. Like really knowing yourself. And also if you are somebody who considers themselves creative, you could be using this as well as a creative way to inspire yourself to say, hey, I got to do this, or I'm going to do that, or use this as inspiration to do art. Woo! Big energy. All right. So this is the Magician. The Magician is the card of you have everything you need. Everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance everywhere. You have consistent access to it. Yellow is success, red is power, white is innocence, black is protections. As above, so below. And you'll see this wand in her hand goes to different cards as well. So it's like the sisterhood of the traveling wands, right? But this is saying that you have everything you need. Whenever another wand shows up in your reading, you have everything you need. You're the motherfucking prize. You are the motherfucking prize. And don't you forget it, period. Victory, literally the card of victory. You got 2 6s in your reading. A lot of harmony being without this person. Again, I felt that weight off my shoulders come off. And I feel like this is going to be something that's going to allow you to walk forward. Again, in complete alignment, right? Where you have a support system behind you who's encouraging you to move forward, go forth and do the things that you want to do, that inspire you, that make you feel good, that are what's meant for you, your creativeness, right? Your skills that you have, whatever those skills are. Everybody has skills. Whether we use them or not, it's one thing or another, but everybody has skills. But this is going to be beautiful for you. So Sylvia, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation to receive you got a 6-minute reading for being a paid subscriber on TikTok here. So thank you so much for that. And thank you again for getting this reading. She said, thanks. You're very welcome. Anytime. All right, guys. So we are here doing readings. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in a reading, I offer 3 different modalities. I offer psychic readings, which is I download a reading, I download information, and I also read the cards. Soma, thank you so much for the follow. I do mediumship readings where I connect with somebody in the spiritual realm. I personally do a direct connection so that I guarantee your family member comes through and not somebody else is in the peanut gallery, okay? And then also I do human design readings, which is a chart reading all about your energy. Now it's about your energy, how it works effectively for you, and how to trust your body when making decisions. Because your body is the smartest part about you guys. It's not your brain. Your brain keeps you alive and functioning, but your body is so stinking smart and so brilliant. Like it is absolutely remembering everything, and it's the way that you should trust yourself when making decisions. Does it feel good? Some of us got to do it right now, right in the moment. Other people need to wait out emotional waves. Other people need to trust their instincts and their intuition. Other people trust their gut. So it's all about how you need to trust your body. Do I have a cat here? What was that? I felt like I had a cat. There is no cat here. And for anyone who's new here, hi, my name is Melody. I am the owner of 4 cats. Me and my partner together. I have 2, he had 2. Now we have a blended cat family. So they'll come in and out occasionally. You may see them. All right, but we are waiting on our next $15 donation to receive their 5-minute reading. You can check it out if you are interested in a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. I got you. My friends. So if you're interested in a reading, that's how you get on the list. Right now it is open. There is no wait at this time. So come on in, and I also record all my readings. I'll show you where, if you guys can see where I'm at. Oh, well, how do I do this? There we go. That is where I'm at. You're going to be able to watch your reading anytime you like. I give you a timestamp, and you'll have consistent access to it. I'm not going to delete these, and they automatically post when I get off. So you'll have access to your reading anytime you want it. So go ahead and why did it ask me to edit goal? That's weird. Soma, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate that so much. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation. You're going to get a 5-minute reading, and you're going to choose your reading: psychic reading, mediumship reading, or human design reading. If you have a topic matter, like I want to know about my love life, I want to know about this relationship I'm in, I want to know about my career, I want to know about finances, I want to know about my health, I want to know just what spirit wants me to know. All of that is a psychic reading. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. Thank you for liking the live, you guys. The more people that like is better. The more people that like at one time is better. Appleton, I don't know if you're referring to the president or what you're referring to. But if you're referring to the president, I fucking hate him. So I don't know. I don't know what you mean. This is not a MAGA account. I'll tell you that much. This is anti-MAGA, because I'm about to go on a protest today. The Good Trouble protests are today. So if you're interested in getting into a protest, having your voice heard about this administration, what is going on, how you don't like it, because it's an anti-protest, right? We don't like the presidency. We don't like the office right now. Show up, go on to Google, put in Good Trouble protest. Find a protest in your area. They're happening today. They're happening all over. So I don't know the time of everyone's, but I think they start like around 1. There's a few at 3. There's a few at 5. I don't think there's anything more than 5. I don't think there's any at 7, because that would be a little wild. But they're all over. So check them out if you are interested in having your voice heard. All right, guys, so we are still waiting on our next donation to come through. Are you interested in getting a reading here? If so, it is a $15 donation. You're going to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So if you are interested in any of those modalities, go ahead and get that donation in. One of my spirit guides' names is Don or Donald. The only spirit guide I really know of is I have a wolf, and I have Juniper. So Don or Donald might be a spirit guide. I have not encountered them myself. Dior, thank you for the tiny roar. Yeah, I was a little confused because that name is a dirty name now. Unless your name is that, then as long as you're not mean, then it's a good name. But otherwise, I don't like it. Dior said, LOL. Thanks for laughing with me here, Dior. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out here today. And this is like the most traction I've had in a minute. So, because I think this app is hindering me or blocking me in some way or punishing me. And I don't know why. But I'm glad to have almost 10 people in here. That's really a breath of fresh air. I know it seems silly. No, Marisol, I don't have that, but I do have this here that you can use instead of that other one if you don't have this one, or how do I do this? This one. Like, how do I make it on screen where I point? But yeah, me and Cash App, we aren't friendly to one another anymore, so I don't use them anymore. Shelly, thank you so much for your question. I'd be honored to give you a reading here about if you'll hear from Darren. But it is a $15 donation. She said, when your head tingles, just smile, playing with your hair. I honestly, though, Appleton, no offense or anything, I appreciate you, but I did not consent to a reading. So if you don't mind not reading me, I'd appreciate it because I did not consent to a reading here. It's really, really important in our field that we get consent from people. So make sure before you just give readings, which I'm not saying that you're not real or you're not anything, because I literally did feel a head tingle, but I just didn't offer my energy to be read. So just because this field is so convoluted with people who are like, I feel this and the DMs that people get, it's really important that we do get consent before getting a reading. I'm not trying to offend you or anything by any means. It's just simply the truth of the matter, That's all right. That's right. Just make sure that you get consent. That's all. That's why I wait for $15 donations, because that gives me consent. And then other people will ask sometimes, can you check into this person's energy for me? And I'll respectfully decline that. And I'll say, I can read something about you, but I'm not going to be reading somebody's energy that I don't have consent for. It's just not morally sound for me. I don't like it. I get the yuckies from it, the ick. So I always direct people, it's like, that's not what I would do, but I can do a different reading. I can read your energy. I can, whatever you're looking to get clarity, your insight on, that type of thing. So, but thank you again. I'm not saying that you're not real by any means, because I definitely felt head tingles there, which is funny. But yeah, I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Well, let it be. I just have nothing much more to talk about. I am in the U.S. I'm in Michigan. I'm in the Metro Detroit area. Detroit. Lin, thank you for the heart me. Dior says nice. I mean, it used to be nicer. It used to be a really nice place. I'm in Australia. That's probably nicer than what we have going on right now, because neighbors are being taken and kidnapped off the street. So it's kind of a scary place to be now, and they're taking anyone they want. They don't care if you're a citizen or not. There's a citizen who has been thrown into alligator Auschwitz, which is fucking crazy. Crazy. So the United States isn't nice anymore. Hopefully it comes back to being nice one day. But we are in a bit of a crisis. But that aside, guys, I am doing readings here live today on the internet. So if you are interested in a reading, I'd be happy to give you that reading. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. We're only in 6 months. We're only 6 months in, Lin. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Like, we're not even in a full year yet, and we're fighting for our lives in these streets. Like, literally. I mean, look at LA. Whew. Let me see if I can do that, where I'm in it too. All right. But yeah, guys, so if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and get your reading in. And don't forget to sign up for the protest. You're in Jersey. Hey. Not that far from me. Not that far. I mean, it's probably about 9 hours away, but not that far. But if you guys are interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. But also, if you're interested in having your voice heard, standing up against this administration, getting yourself into some good trouble, go to the Good Trouble protest, because the Good Trouble protests are happening today. They're happening all over the U.S. So if you want to find an area in which they are having a protest, go to Good Trouble protest. You can just do a Goog, and you'll have to reserve your spot in order to get the information of exactly where it's at. But yeah, check it out for a reading. Yes, as it says right here. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I see it, but I also wrote it. So, oh, it's okay. Girl, I have ADHD. I miss things all the time. Even today when I was meditating, my ADHD was full flare. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to check this. And oh yeah, I forgot to check that. Oh yeah, I got to get up and do this. Instead of like sitting and just chilling out, I'm pretending to work so I understand.
Oh my gosh, ADHD is something. It is something, and today it is rampant. It's rampant today. All right, guys. So we're just waiting on the next donation to come through. If you are looking for clarity or insight on a topic, if you're looking to know about your relationship, your love life, your finances, your career, health, general, or any other topic that you may have, feel free to get on the list for a psychic reading, mediumships, where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. And then I also do human design readings. Am I an artist? I don't know. I wrote all that backwards. What do you think? Would I consider myself an artist? I don't do as much art as I'd like to. I do feel like I am a creative type, but I literally don't do a lot of art. I did these guys, though. I drew this rune for protection. And I also drew this rune for abundance. And these took embarrassingly long to do. At least like an hour a painting, because I wanted everything to be perfect. And even this one, I feel like I could have done better. I still feel like I could have done better, but it was fine. But I do some art, but I don't know if I'd consider myself an artiste. But thank you for asking. But this is backwards. All of this I literally wrote out backwards, because this is mirrored. So yeah, that took a minute. That took a long minute, a very long minute to do. So, but I did my best. I think it worked out. I think it's legible. And I'm not upset with this S either. Like the S in right here. I'm not upset with that one either. All right. How's your guys' Thursday going here today? How are you? You guys up to anything cool, like going to the Good Trouble protest? Hey. And I'm sure there's one in Jersey as well, because they're literally all over the states. All over the states, these protests are going. Oh, I have a male boudoir session today. I am a little, seeing what Kelly says, nervous because I don't do a lot of men. My advice to you for that is making sure that you have a point of contact person, somebody that is around that you trust, that is you can contact them and be like, hey, I'm uncomfortable if you don't hear from me, or, if I say a code word or something like that. I would just keep a contact person that's going to be able to either come get you or give you a call and be like, oh my God, something happened. Fill in the blank there. You have to come to fill in the blank here. So I really feel like you can do that and keep yourself safe, have a point of contact. But if you feel uncomfortable at all, it is your business, Kelly, right? It is your business. You can say no, thank you. No refunds, no, thank you. Get out, leave. Remember, you control the room because you are the owner of this business. Do I think it's going to go poorly? I don't. I think this person's like kind of doing it for shits and gigs, how it feels in the body, where it's kind of like a funny shoot for them, maybe less serious than like when the women are doing it. But I don't feel like it's going to be bad. It doesn't feel that way, at least. But we can always check in on it with the cards, get a better message with spirit here. If you don't want to, that's okay, Kelly. You know me. I'm never going to pressure you into a reading. That's not who I am as a person. But we can look into it if you wanna. Appleton says, with your gift, usually is an artist. I don't know what the word usually is in here. I think that might have been a typo. Or usually? Maybe it's usually? Probably usually. With your gift, usually is an artist. I do like art. If I had some of my paintings up, because I have painted, there's one painting I want to give to my cousin. Thank you for feeling into it. He seems cool. Cool. but there is a painting that I'm trying to give to my cousin who had a very big health scare the last, I want to say it's been over a year. She's healthy now. She's recovered. She's doing all right as far as I'm aware. But I drew her, or I painted her this painting when I found out about her diagnosis and what was going on. And I've been meaning to give it to her, but I don't have it here. I'm still in the process of like remodeling my front of my house. My partner's doing that. I say we as in the royal we, but I'm not doing shit. I literally am not doing anything. And he's doing everything because he's amazing and I love him and he loves me. But as soon as everything's up here, I'll be able to show you that and hopefully give that to her because I would like her to have it if she wants it. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Hi. Thank you guys for liking the live. I really appreciate it. And you know what? Because if we can get to 15,000 likes, I'm going to do a collective. So guys, go ahead and tap that screen. We're only 2,500 likes away from 15,000. So go ahead. Thank you, Tina, for the heart me. And tap that screen. Get us to 1,500. We'll do a collective for free, a free collective reading. So check it out by tapping in that screen, getting us up there. And if you guys can get us to 15, we'll go ahead and get that underway. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. I sang that today, not all of it, just the end, the sky part, because it's my favorite part to sing. Theme song. In today's Tea and Tarot. So if you guys want to check out today's Tea and Tarot, like it, share it, repost it, copy the link, favorite it, get some work going on those. Juan, thank you so much for your question. To do an individual reading, it is a $15 donation. You're going to receive a 5-minute reading. Hi from Canada. I love Canada. I have family in Ontario because I'm from the Metro Detroit area. So my grandma originated from Canada. She's a U.S. citizen, but she did originate in Canada, in Ontario. All right, guys, we are still doing a collective when we get to 1,500. So we lost some people, but it is as it is. It's tiring being out here and not really receiving a lot lately. But you know what? My abundance is just my mindset. I'm abundance as fuck. I know that it doesn't matter the date. I know it doesn't matter the time. I know it doesn't matter the location. Every time I go live, I receive 20 donations. Hell yes. And I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. So guys, if you ever feel stuck with your abundance, you can use those. You can say, I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. And you have to say it over and over and over again before you go to bed at night, when you wake up in the morning, anytime you think about it during the day. It takes time for manifestations to actually take hold. So the more you say it, the better it's going to be. The I'm a money magnet one helped me within 3 months when I first started using her. Within 3 months, I started to go live on TikTok, and I started to be very successful with what I do. So guys, don't ever be afraid to say those manifestations out loud, because when you say something out loud, there's intention behind it. All right, we need 400 more likes. 400 more likes. Is that Leela? Hey, girl, hey. 400 more likes. We're going to get that underway for us with the collective reading, a free collective reading. And we made it! Thank you so much, guys. We made it to 15,000 likes. Let's go ahead and do a collective reading here. Now, if you are out in the ether and you are not yet in the room, come on in. We're doing a collective. The more energy we have in the room, the more a collective reading is going to be accurate. So come on in. We're going to see what the collective needs to know. All right, Spirit. This is for the collective, for the collective, for the collective. Judy says, yes. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit. Ooh, that was a terrible shuffle, Spirit. We don't like that. Let's try that again. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Oh, beautiful. Better. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? And guys, if you're out there in the ether again, click on the room. Come on in. We're getting this collective underway. If you want a private reading here, or an individual reading, I should say, because private readings are we're not live on air, like we're actual private. But if you want a reading here live on air, 5 minutes, that's how you do it. Get your donation in now. But right now we are doing a collective. So the 7 of Wands right away. Nice. The 7 of Wands is a card of being at the right place at the right time, doing the right things. We are saying, hey, thank you so much, Linda. I got you. You're going to be right after the collective here, Linda. Thank you. This is a card of saying I've leveled up. No one else can touch me anymore because I chose myself, or I chose this avenue that's put me right where I need to be. You see, all these other wands here, these 6 wands, are at a bad angle. They cannot get it. Yes, you'll be able to ask a question. Absolutely. They are not able to get the character. Okay. She, on the other hand, can take her wand and disarm all of these people who are trying to get her because she's at the vantage. She has the upper hand. Okay. Woo! Let's see what the other cards have to say. Wow. Wow. This is amazing, everyone. There is an ending happening in a big, big way. And this ending that's happening is going to be so beautiful. It's going to bring you happily ever after. Literally, it's going to be empowering for you. 10s are endings. The world is endings. And the Fool is all about an ending that became a new beginning. And so does the Fool. The Fool and the World, I meant the World before I said, and the Fool, they work in tandem together because this is the last card in the Major Arcana, and this is the first card in the Major Arcana. So this is also known as the Fool's Journey. Now, with this set here saying that there's something ending, it's going to be very, 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 very positive because this is the happily ever after card. The 10 of Cups is saying, hey, we just got to go with the flow. See that river right there? We just got to go with the flow. Things are flowing for us. Things are working for us. Even if it brings an ending that's going to end up being really beneficial because she has 2 of the Magician's wands. The Magician's wands are telling you, you have everything you need. Times 2 in this card. And we're going to the 0 she's in. The card 0 is the card of the Fool. The Fool has the Sun. The Sun is the most perceived positive sign you can get in tarot. Take that leap of faith on yourself. You are going to land on your feet because we also have the 5 of Swords, taking your power back, saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. I don't care the opinions of other people. They no longer affect me. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And I'm going to move forward knowing that everything's going to work out for me. And I'm going to take that leap of faith and I'm going to start a creative endeavor. I'm going to use my skill set to allow this new beginning to take off so that I feel, again, like I have the upper hand. And then I get to take my power back. I get to dictate what I want in my life. So guys, this new beginning coming in, this ending and new beginning is so transformative. It is so beneficial. You guys are leading to something good. And if you checked out my Tea and Tarot video, you're going to see that we pulled the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. We pulled the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that everything's going to turn up in your favor. As long as you learned your karmic lessons from this chapter of your life, you're going to have nothing but good things come your way. Nothing but luck on the table for you, my friends. So I hope that made sense here for you. Thank you so much for getting us up to 15,000 likes. Next time we get to 30,000 likes, we'll do another collective if you're interested in it. Hi, Milky. So guys, thank you so much. And let's get Linda's reading underway. Kelly said, love that. Thank you. Let me know how it resonates, guys, in the comment section if you don't mind. The more comments, the better off my live will be. Appleton, I'm sorry to hear that sometimes you hate your gift. I can't say I feel the same. I love my gift. I've always loved it. I've worked hard to get it. So, you know, I don't know what it is about your gift that you don't like, but But I'm sorry that you sometimes hate it. Judy says, amen. Linda, what type of reading are we doing? Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. If you guys are interested in a reading, feel free to check this out here to get your $15 donation in. And you're going to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I can't do hospitals or funerals. It sounds like you're having trouble turning it off. What I do, if that is the case, if you're having trouble turning it off, what I do is I imagine if you have, clairvoyance or you can see within your mind, I imagine a dial, a literal dial, and I turn it down from like 10 or 8 or wherever it's at, turn it all the way to 0. Like I physically turn it all the way to 0. And then that all turns off. So you can turn off your gift. You can. Any psychic will tell you that you can do that. All right. Linda says, I'm interested in a love reading. I was in a 2.5 year relationship when we recently broke up, but it doesn't fully feel like an ending, just a pause. All right, let's check it out. Linda, your time step's going to be 56 minutes. And don't forget, guys, you're always going to have access to your readings whenever you want them through, if you know sign language, this is the letter Y. I can't do it right. Y and the letter T. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, that's where you'll be able to find all your readings. Perfect. Wonderful. Oh, man. For Linda, Spirit, what does Linda need to know about love with their relationship? Spirit, what does Linda need to know about love? What does Linda need to know about love? The first things I feel is I want you to eat. I don't know if you're somebody who stresses out too much and you stop eating. But the imagery I have is unfortunate. Like, it just feels like I've been hit in the gut essentially. And I'm just like, ugh. And it just feels very almost helpless feeling, but you're not helpless. You're not helpless. I'm sure you got people to help you in your life, whether you recognize it or not. I'm down 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Yeah, I want you to eat, love. I want you to eat because it feels to me like you need it. You need that energy. You need that power. You need that source energy to move forward. Okay. So I'm trying small bites. That's all you need to take, right? Small bites. Give yourself a small meal, maybe an egg, maybe just one singular egg, and take small bites, right? That's all we're trying to do. Because I too am somebody, when I'm really stressed out, I do not eat. My body basically feels like it can't eat. The anxiety is too much. Where it feels like fight, flight, or freeze, and I feel sick before I even taste it. Right? That I get that for sure. But it's important that you do, though. Okay, and if you are having trouble, you can always get like a protein type drink. I don't remember what they're called. They kind of taste chalky, though. I'm not gonna lie to you; they're not the best tasting. But you can get that if you need to get your nutrients in. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. I want to do one more shuffle because I didn't like that last shuffle. All right, that's that. Victory at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. We're going to see how this plays out with the other cards. But the 6 of Wands being at the bottom of the deck is saying that you do have a support system. What's up? Hey, Melanie. But you do have a support system. I would really rely on your support system right now. I'd really engage with them, let them know how you're feeling, that you might need some help here. I'm getting the scene from Sex and the City movie where I'm pretty sure it was Samantha came in and literally fed Carrie, my best friend and my therapist. So I just feel like somebody's going to be coming in and maybe not physically feeding you, but somebody encouraging you to get better. I'm pretty sure it was Samantha and who fed Carrie in Mexico. Wow, these cards again. I shuffled a lot. Okay. It was. Now there is a new beginning. All right. I got all these cards except for this card the last time we shuffled, and I shuffled a shit ton. This is crazy bananas. But good things are going to come out of this ending. All right. There's an ending here clearly that's going to lead to a new beginning. That is going to lead to your new happy ever after. And again, new beginnings is aces as well. So these aces are all about the wands, the ace of wands is all about passion, desire, motivation, transformation. So you are going through a very transformative time. The aces are all brand new beginnings, brand new things coming in. So is the Fool, right? Taking that leap of faith on yourself, saying that I can handle anything that comes my way. I can handle anything that comes my way. You're going to have to get through it. But this ending is bringing in positive new beginnings. Also just started a new job a week after the breakup, and I'm apartment hunting. So I do think things are going to work out for you in a very big way. In a very big way. Okay. Happily ever after is the 10 of Cups. Even though you may not feel this energy right now, and right now the energy I'm feeling is very much depression, down in the dumps. I don't know how to pick myself up off the metaphorical floor. Like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what's going on here. But it's going to end up being okay. It's going to end up being all right, especially because we have the 3 of Pentacles. Like, starting that new job, starting a new skill set, something to focus your attention on is going to be healthy for you as well. Instead of like dwelling on, what happened and how things were and how things could have been different. And maybe if I did this one thing, things would have been different. It's, what is that song called? The One by Taylor Swift. Like, if one thing had been different, would everything be different today? It's just one of those things I don't want you to have to worry about. I don't want you to have to think about that, because if one thing had been different, things might have been different, or things might have been exactly the same. But we do have the 4 of Cups that I just pulled as well. So I do feel like he is going to come back and try to offer something to you. But her shirt literally says the words over it. I'm showing YouTube first because YouTube can actually see it, where this camera on my phone does not. I thought I was going to marry my ex-girlfriend. If I'm using the wrong gender, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Gender has no meaning to me at all. Hi, Ishka. I'm so sorry I said your name. Ishka. Thank you. No, I didn't. I said it right. But the 4 of Cups is saying, like, you are going to be okay. You're probably not going to want this person back because you're going to be over it. Because there may be lack of communication right now. But I do feel like he may come back, but I don't know if it's something that you're going to want when he does come back. It's very much closed off body language, right? My hands are folded, my legs are folded. I'm very closed off where they're trying to present something to me. But you're like, I already have that. I've already been through this. I've already done through this. But I do feel like life is going to get better for you with this ending, okay? Because again, endings are here. 10s are endings. And even though it doesn't feel like it at this moment, it does feel like things are going to improve and get better, okay? Because there is something coming in that you're passionate about, desiring. Transformation is here. I know I that's how I'm feeling now. Very cold off. I don't want a part of anything, but I do want her back. We'll see what happens when they come back. Again, if I'm still saying the wrong gender, I don't know if I'm saying the right gender or not, but because I'm really not paying attention to my words, and I probably should be. But she may be coming back, but I just don't know if you're actually going to take her back. That's the thing. But we'll see what happens. Anything is possible. The future is never set in stone. Oh, it's okay. I'm doing better. I'm going to do better because, I love love, and I don't give a shit who's in love. If it's 2 women, if it's 2 men, if it's transgender people, if it's straight people, I don't care. As long as it's healthy and good, I like it. And everyone is welcomed here as well. But Linda, you're going to be okay. You're going to make it through. You're going to pick up your pieces. You're going to make it through. Rely on your friends. Rely on your therapist. And do take those small bites. Take small bites. Get something in your system because you are still living. So you still need to take care of your body. The fact that you picked up on my not eating was shocking. LOL, I felt it in my body. I was like, girl, I need to eat. Melissa, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you are interested, Allison, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Rach girl, what up? But if you're interested in a reading, that is how we do it here today to get on the list. And as of right now, the list is open. So the next person to send in their donation is going to get a reading right away. There is no wait for the next donation that comes through. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings, all for a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading that you will receive. Linda says, I really appreciate you. Thank you. You're very welcome, love. And I'm so sorry you're going through this. It does suck. It's tough. Breakups are not easy. It doesn't matter if you broke up with the person or you're the breakup-ee. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to make sure I said it right. but it still sucks. It's still hard. But you will pick up your pieces. I do want you to rely on your friends and family and your therapist, and you're gonna move on to something much better that's meant for you. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks, guys, for liking the live. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Again, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You can always check this out right here in order to get on the list. Yeah, and these are how you can submit your donations as well. Any of these. And also for anyone who's new here, I also record on YT. So if you ever want to rewatch your reading again, you can always watch it on there. Okay, the play button app, if you will. I have to be very limited in what I say because the powers that be on TikTok are very restrictive happy. So I have to be very careful. PP was easier than Ven, if that helps anyone. Thank you for letting us know, Linda. Just curious on what was going on with them that made it more difficult. Was it like, I need the last 4 digits of their phone numbers type of thing? Because it does give you a skip option at the bottom there. Or was it not downloading? Because that was an issue for somebody for yesterday. It was an issue. It wasn't downloading. That is so strange. That was the issue happening the other day too. And that kind of explains why I'm getting way more people on PP than I am for Ven. Very interesting. Why is that? Maybe let me see if I can redo the link and maybe that will help. Give me just a moment. I'm just re-adding it. And then I'm just moving it back down. Linda, will you do me a favor and will you try that again? Because I just re-downloaded or re-put in the link. So let me know if that did anything, if you don't mind, if you have a moment. If you don't have a moment, that's totally fine. Anyone can literally do that. Just check out this here, click on that there, and let me know if this link is downloading. And then come back and let me know. Because that's very interesting. And that explains a little bit to me and what's going on here and maybe why my lives have been a little bit more difficult lately with people getting donations. Because honestly, Ven is usually the one people use more than PP. So that's very interesting. So guys, check it out. Let me know if it's working. If you can do me that favor, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Anna Grace, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Once we get to 30,000 likes, we're going to do another collective. So if we can get up to 30,000 likes, we'll do another full collective reading for everyone. See what's going on. See what the energies are. All right. And while we're waiting on the next donation to come through, I am going to quickly run to the bathroom. I got to pee. So I'll be right back, guys. And let me know about that link, if you don't mind, guys. Alrighty, I am back. Mossy Worms, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming back. Let me see if I didn't miss anything. Alrighty. Nope, it doesn't look like I missed anything as of yet. So guys, how are you all doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We are doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings here live on air. So if you are interested in any of those modalities, let me know by submitting your donation. Thank you. Had several readings by you. Love it. Oh, thank you so much, Anna. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the review. Sophisticated, I just wanted to say TY for the reading the other day. You were totally tapped into my energy. Thank you again. Oh, she said TY. Thank you. Not my dyslexia happened. I was thinking you were saying YT. Thank you for the reading the other day. You were totally tapped into my energy. Thank you again. You are very, very, very welcome. I really appreciate you so much. And I know your name. I'm just trying to think of it. Hold on. Give me a second. Because your name is not Kate and I thought it was. It starts with a V, doesn't it? V. It's okay. We all have moments like that, right? I think it's like Vernetta. Vernetta? Is that your name? I think that's your name. But thank you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remembered. All right, Victoria, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your question there on TikTok. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation there for a 5-minute reading of your choice. Guys, thank you so much for the reviews, though. I really appreciate that, Bernetta, for coming back in and letting me know that it was right on and really good. So thank you so much. And I'm hoping other people will also want to get that reading. But I didn't hear anyone else let me know about Venmo, or Ven, I should say. Is it downloading? Have you guys checked out the link yet? Let me know if that is downloading. The Ven one, if you have Ven. Because I've heard that Ven is not working well. Can I share a story about a reading you did for me last year? Yes, absolutely you can. Absolutely. Please do. And if I don't read it out loud, it just means you got filtered. That's all that means. So go ahead and repost it or put emojis in there or something like that to try to trick the filtration system. In my reading, you said there was a man who was pursuing me really hard. Hi, Cassandra. Welcome in. We live together now. Oh, Anna Grace. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I hope you're happy. I hope it's a healthy relationship here. I'm so honored that I was able to read that for you and let you know about that person. And oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, they said so happy. Oh, we love love. As long as it's healthy and good, we love love. Oh, congratulations, though, Anna. And thank you so much for letting me know that. Thank you. That is so kind that you came back and let me know that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Britt, for liking the live. Guys, don't forget, if we get to 30,000 likes, we're going to do another collective. But we are waiting on our next donation to come through. So I will, would vouch for your readings. And so I would vouch for your readings any day. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that gets people to feel comfortable sending in $15, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to shake my money jar. Okay, guys, I'm going to shake this jar here. It's my money jar. So it might get a little loud. So if you need to turn down your phone or if you have headphones on, just be prepared. I'm about to shake this. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Get that energy of money coming through. Hopefully that gets us a little bit more oomph to it. Money jars are really nice to have. All you have to do is like your pocket change. What changes in your wallet, throw it in a mason jar. I threw in 2 ones. I have 2 actual dollar bills in there. And then you just shake it to bring the energy of money to you. So hopefully this works out for us here. I do trust in magic. I am a witch after all. And I know that sometimes it doesn't happen right away, but I do know it's out there coming for me without doubt. I don't doubt it. I know I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily because it doesn't matter the date. It doesn't matter the location, time. It doesn't matter the location. Every time I go live, I receive 20 donations. That is my Blues Clues. What is it called? Like not an alarm. What is it? It's a air horn. It's an air horn. But I do it in the voice of Blue. Guys, I feel so good. Thank you so much. I had 3 different people come up and give their validation or their recommendation or their experience, their reviews, if you will. So thank you guys so much for that. That makes me feel like I'm absolutely helping and I am doing the right things. I'm in the right place at the right time, doing the right work. I just think I'm on the wrong app, to be honest with you. And YT isn't any better. So hopefully one day there will be an app that is going to be better suited for me, which I think I know what it is. It's not active yet. It's called Neptune. So I definitely will be going to that app as soon as it's up and functioning. I'm supposed to be a beta tester for it, but they never let me beta test. But they're still working on the app. So I think they're not doing beta testing right now. I think they went back to going to the drawing board, if you will. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in. Thank you, Amanda, for liking the live. I really appreciate you. Hey. We have an opening right now, guys. If you're interested in a reading, $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. If you're interested... Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Who may not know me. Hey. That big ass burp came out of me, and I'm just a tiny girl. I'm just small. But we are waiting on our next reading to come through. So if you're interested in a reading, we do psychic readings where I channel a message and I pull some cards for you. I also do mediumship readings and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, go ahead and check out the bio in order to submit your $15 donation. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, this is a rough-ass Thursday, so let's talk about the protest today, huh? While I'm doing that, I am going to try to position this where it's like this, and I'm still in the shot. That's the issue, is not really in the shot when this is here. So this is better. But there is a protest going on today, guys. It's a nationwide protest. It's called the Good Trouble Protest. So if you want to do a Goog and check out where it is in your area, because again, it's all over the U.S. Check it out at Good Trouble. I don't think it's .com, but just Goog the Good Trouble Protest. And if you're against this administration, you're against what is happening, you don't want to see your neighbors being abducted and kidnapped off the streets anymore. You don't want to have to worry about what you're saying and if your freedom of speech is going to be imposed upon, because he wants people to follow everything he does, and I refuse to do so because he's a fascist. But it's Good Trouble, and I'm going to be out there today myself protesting and, putting my body there and standing up for what I believe is right, and that is to not steal my fucking neighbors. Quit it. Quit stealing them. You're robbing children of parents. You are going to kindergarten graduations and taking people from their children's graduation, and they're 6 or 5 years old. Get a fucking grip. You're an adult. Get a fucking grip. And these people are not criminals. They're not criminals. These are just normal people. They're even taking U.S. citizens. There is a U.S. citizen in Alligator Auschwitz right now. Like, this crazy bananas. So Their criminal thing is just a fear tactic because when you're afraid, you're easier to control. So that's why they say these are criminals. These are people who are no good, bad hombres, right? Well, he was saying bad hombres for a minute. But bitch, these are just people trying to live their lives. These are people trying to get work at Home Depot, which is a normal thing that people go and they wait for contract work because they are good contractors. They are working your farms. They're making sure food is on your table without you having to dirty your own hands and get dirt in your fingernails. Like, these people are literally the backbone of America, the backbone of our nation. And what are we doing? We're kidnapping them off the streets. So we are doing a protest here today. It's called the Good Trouble Protest. And if you're interested in being a part of that, go to Good Trouble Protest and do a Google on that, and then check it out and see where it is in your area. And if you want to sign up to get the information, you're going to have to reserve a spot to get the information of exactly where it's at. All right. Lordy. This is Wild Bananas. This is a Wild Bananas day, guys. Woo! Not every day is going to be a winner, but damn, has it been slow today. Well, I guess the best thing I can do is restart the live, but I don't really want to. But I don't want to restart my live again. Especially because even if I restart it, it doesn't feel like anyone's wanting to get a reading today. And I mean, it is as it is, but it was a real bummer to me. And I don't usually compare myself to other psychics, but when I was starting this 2 years ago, I always had 40 people in here. Always had 40 people in here. It was consistently 30 to 40 people every single live. There's times where I had 100 people in here. And now I can barely break 10 people. Like, I think I've been punished because I work at my own leisure, like as I should, because it's my business. It's my job. It's what I do. But TikTok doesn't like that. TikTok likes consistency. But even when I am consistent, I'm still not getting the numbers I used to get. So I'm not sure what has changed in that time period. I'm not sure what has happened. But I sure, like, literally the last year, I have not seen over 20. It's crazy. I'm just disappointed, I guess, that I'm not getting out into the algorithm anymore, or that they have banned me in some way, or I feel shadow banned for a long time. Like, for a long time, I felt shadow banned. So I don't know if it's true or not, but it's weird that I used to get like 40 people in here every live, and now I can barely break 5. Hi, Letty. But you know what I will say about the numbers is that even though I have less numbers, I have more quality people in my readings. Like, literally, I have more people in my readings that actually see me and recognize what I do and want to get a reading and then come back for readings. Like, the quality of people in my readings has increased, even if the number of people in my readings has decreased. So, I mean, I guess it all works out in the wash, because you guys are the reason that I get to be successful. You guys are the reason that I get to live, literally live. So thank you so much. Even if we have less than 10 people, I don't care. I'm grateful for every one of you. It's just the facts, and it's just a little bothersome. And it looks like we're losing subscribers too. I used to have 35 subscribers, but that's probably because I changed my my subscribing. I enjoy your positive energy. Thank you, Letty. I appreciate you so much. I try to remain as positive as I can, but you know, I am a full person, and I do have the full range of emotions, and I don't deny my other side of anger or disappointment or frustration or bitterness. I don't deny her, but I do try to stay as positive as possible, because it's just better. It's just better to live in a positive mindset. I lived in a negative mindset. That was depression. That was anxiety. That was a rough fucking time. That was self-loathing. That was rough. just complimenting you, the readings I've done with you. I think you're bomb diggity. Oh, Brandy, I love you so much. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have better quality people in my readings, even if I'm not getting out to the algorithm. Like, there's times where I've hit like 15,000 viewers and have made nothing. And there's times where I've hit 500 viewers and I've made like really good like readings that day. I gotten a lot of traction that day. Like, the numbers don't actually matter. It's really more a mindset. And I don't know why I'm letting it bother me today. I don't know why. Because usually I don't even mention it. Well, you do a good job staying positive. Thank you so much, Letty. I appreciate it. Like, literally, my partner, he loves me a lot. I know he does. But he was having a bad day. And I was being really positive. I was like, it's okay. Like, look at what all you've done. Like, look at the bright side. Like, this, that, and the other thing. And he's like, Melody, I love you. I love you. But I need you to stop with the positivity. Like, I just want to be angry right now. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in the other room. Because I don't like it when other people around me that I love are having a bad time or having a bad go of something. It really bothers my heart. So I really try to make their day a little bit brighter or better. But I do understand that sometimes we just want to be miserable. We do. It's one of those things. It's just like, this day is terrible and I'm going to accept the terribleness of this day and I'm going to move on from it tomorrow. It's just one of those things that we all do. We all accept defeat at certain parts of our life. And that's no different. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Letty, for liking the live. I really appreciate you guys so much. Once we make it to 30,000 likes, we are going to do another collective reading. Because I want to do some readings today. I want to do something here today. And I love my job. I love what I do. I love to be of service in this way. I love to help you guys out in this way and get you some clarity, get you some insight, get you a connection with somebody who's passed away, or learn more about yourself through the lens of human design. That is what I do. I love human design. It's my favorite modality. It is so important that you know who you are energetically. And if you guys want to get a free chart, you can do that. Just do a Google, right? Of human design chart, human design body graph. It's technically called a body graph, just so you know. And then you can find free generated charts. So you don't have to have a professional's opinion. I know that hurts me because I am a professional who does offer this service, but I don't care, because I care that you guys know about yourselves. I care that you guys are empowered by whatever you're seeing on your chart. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you and who you are energetically designed to be. And hopefully that makes sense for you and you guys start to utilize your human design in everyday life. I mean, I have, and I'm not saying every day is the best day ever of my life, but I will say this chapter of my life, the last 4 years, have been the most inspiring, motivating, eye-opening, this opening in general with my spiritual gifts. Like, it's been the most positive experience that I've yet to experience in my life. And I was, my first 30 years was super rough. But my life has gotten so much better in so many different ways. So I do always offer human design. So if you want a professional's opinion, check it out. But if you want to check out your own chart, you can do it for free. You don't need a professional's opinion on it. But if you do, and you want to utilize me, I'd be honored. Yes, I'd be so honored because it's literally my favorite. All right, guys. So we are waiting on the next donation to come through. Don't forget, you're going to receive a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. You can check all of this out, and I offer 3 different modalities. I do the cards, I do mediumship, where I connect with somebody who's passed away, and of course, we just talked about it, I do human design readings as well. So we just waiting on the next donation. But guys, if you want to get a collective reading going, I'm happy to do a second collective reading here today. I already did one when we hit 15,000 likes, but now we're waiting for 30,000 likes to get that next collective going. Part of me feels like I want to come back on tonight, but I'm going to be busy at that protest, so I'm not going to be able to come back tonight. And then I'm a fan of Big Brother. I just like it. I don't know. I've been watching it for for so long. I want to say I've been watching it for at least 15 years. Jeez, oh Pete's. Maybe a little longer than that. The first real season I ever watched was season 10 with Dan. I don't know if you guys are into human design, into Big Brother, but Dan is like the best player that's ever played human. Why do I keep saying human design for that? Big Brother. So I really want to see if you guys watch Big Brother, but I'm really interested to see like what's going to go on. Because I'm not a backstabber, I think watching backstabbing is fun. I don't know. I think Dan was also on Traitors, the last season of Traitors. I think he was like the first person voted out because he wasn't a traitor. He is the one. Yes, Dan is the one. He's the best. He's actually from Dearborn. He's from the Dearborn area. He went to school with my cousin at Divine Child. That did something about the Bible. He swore on the Bible. I feel that. I hate drama in my real life, but love the Real Housewives and Bravo shows. Like he swore on something. Yeah, he probably did. I think what he did was he swore on the Bible in the second season that he was on. So he came in first and second. And I'm pretty sure his funeral, Dan's funeral, it's the second season that he was on. I'm pretty sure he swore on the Bible on that, but I don't care. I just think it's a book. I think it's a book. I don't think there's anything to it, but that's me. I don't believe in the Christian God personally. If you believe in the Christian God, good for you. This is no judgment for you. This is not me saying you shouldn't. I'm glad you found faith. I'm glad you found something to believe in. That's all I care about, right? But for me personally, that's not a problem. But it's something that he has to live with the rest of his life, knowing that he claims to be a Christian himself and use their holy book to lie. So it's been a while since I watched his all. I can't remember what he did, but I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure on the second season he did that. Oh, Lordy. I think I'm going to call it. I love you guys so much. I can say, just so you know, Rachel is currently on this season. Rachel is literally on this season right now. But not Brendan, the whiner. Yep, exactly right. But not Brendan. It's just her by herself. And I'm interested to see what happens. This new season is only 2 episodes in right now. Tonight will be the 3rd episode. So you didn't miss much. So if you are interested in watching the whiner Rachel, feel free to tune in. But yeah, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call it for today. Maybe I'll start to watch it. I've never watched it. Woo! I don't know if this season's gonna be the best season to start. So far, I'm just kind of like meh. And they also changed the rules. Yes, Traitors. I love that show. I loved when oh my God, what's his name? He's Bob. When Bob was on it, the drag queen Bob. I love Bob, but I didn't love Bob as a traitor. I thought Bob was a little too extra. The next season of Traitor has the Kelsey's mom, the Kelseys, Mr. Taylor Swift. Their mom is going to be on the next season. I don't know when it's going to air. I have no idea. Maybe in October. I have no idea. Yeah, Donna Kelsey. Yes. She's going to be on there. So I'm excited to watch that. I don't know who else is going to be on it, though, but they usually have pretty entertaining people. They have Big Brother people on there. They have Drag Race people on there. They have, they had the people from like the games, oh God, the challenge. I think it's called the challenge now. There used to be like the gauntlet, the challenge, the this, the that, where they use road rules and real world people. Usually airs earlier in the year, like wintertime. Okay, so maybe it's going to be wintertime then. Because I did watch it in the winter, so that makes sense. I started watching it when I started living here. I started living here in September, and not September. February. What's wrong with my brain? but yeah, I like all those people, and like all the people they used from like the challenge and stuff from MTV were people I knew, because I haven't watched like Real World or anything from MTV because they have nothing to offer except ridiculousness. It's the only thing they show on that fucking channel. Why do you even exist anymore? You don't do music videos because you're a music video television. You don't do any good reality shows anymore. You don't do anything but clips from the internet. Like I don't like Rob Dyrdek. No offense to you, Rob Dyrdek, but you are not somebody I think is funny. I don't. You're just not my vibe. Sorry, bro. And I'm probably not your vibe. And that's okay. You don't have to like everyone in this world. And I don't know him personally, but I didn't like Big and Rob and Big, whatever that was. I don't like ridiculousness. I just don't like it. We're on opposite ends. I know most of the people except Big Brother and Challenge people. Oh, that's so funny. Because there's the Housewives in it. There's the Bravo people. There's more than just Housewives. I think there's other Bravo shows in it too. I think Survivor. Yeah, I think they have people from Survivor as well on there. So anything that's like reality game show is on there. Another good reality game show is The Circle. I really, really, really like The Circle. I think The Circle is a really fun game. And I like that it's all private. Like it's just like you hanging out in your room while you're texting and messaging people. I dig that a lot too. Oh yeah, I like The Circle too. It's good. I haven't watched Love Island. I'm not really big in like the Bachelor types of shows either. Yeah, that's the one on Netflix. The Circle's on Netflix. It's worth it. It has like a couple seasons. I want to say 4 seasons off the top of my head, but definitely 3. I really enjoy that show. It's really nice. But I haven't watched Love Island, but people talk about it like crazy. Like crazy, crazy. That makes me a little intrigued, but I know when I start it, I'm going to be like, this is just garbage television. The Circle. I had watched that one too. Been a minute. They have a newer season. I want to say aired the beginning of this year, possibly, maybe last year, like the end of last year, something like that. The new season was good. I liked it. I think I liked the first season and the second season the best, though. I think Love Island is only worth it if you're going to watch live so many episodes. That's how Big Brother is, though. Big Brother always has like 35 episodes a year or a season. And I'm somebody who will go back and rewatch old Big Brother seasons, like the seasons I really like. I'll sit there and I'll watch them. I'll get into like a hyper fixation with them, to be honest. But I don't know. It's like that, and what's that other Netflix show? Love is Blind. I get the cringe so bad with Love is Blind. I get it so bad. It makes me feel gross and grody, and like it makes me feel bad for the women. Typically the women, there's a few men that I felt bad for. A few men, not a lot of the men. But the women on that show, I get like secondhand embarrassment from the people they said yes to and how terrible they are. I think there's only one couple that's still married today, and that was like from the first season. I love Love is Blind, but The Office is my favorite show ever, so I love cringe. Don't get me wrong, I do like The Office, but that first season, woo, it's so cringy. It gives me the ick. It's so hard for me to watch the first season. Like Michael Scott, that character is just so extra. So extra. But I love Parks and Rec. That's like one of my favorite comfort shows of all time. Love Parks and Rec. About the second to third season is when it starts getting really good too. Lucas and Peyton. I can't think of the names of the show. Lucas and Peyton. I don't know. Who's Lucas and Peyton, guys? My dog is named Stanley. After the office, he knows a trick when I say it's pretzel day. My God. I love it. Pretzel day is the best day. It's literally the best day. That day, Stanley is the happiest you ever see him, I think, in the entirety of the show, is when it's pretzel day. Or when he goes home early. When he goes home early, Stanley's like, life is good. I can go cheat on my wife now. Because as we know, if you watch The Office, sorry for the spoiler, Stanley did cheat in his wife. Oh, One Tree Hill. I never watched One Tree Hill. I was around while it was airing. I was in high school, but that was like a show that my other friends watched that I was just not into. Those CW shows, just the acting in them to me just did not feel authentic. It didn't feel like how people really acted to me. I feel, especially with Gilmore Girls, and I know this is going to be for some people like, what? Gilmore Girls? Oh, it's my favorite. But just the way though the mom and daughter interact, Rory and Lorelai just interact, drives me up a fucking wall. It drives me up a fucking wall. And I talk fast. I have ADHD. I probably talk like them. And it's probably why I feel this way. It's because in some weird way, I'm like being mean to myself. While it was on, I didn't watch it, but I rewatched the DVD. I really, that reminded me real quick of The OC though. The OC was a show that I really liked when it first aired. And I was in middle school at the time. But I was really into The OC a lot. But I didn't watch the last season. After Marissa died, I was like, I'm out. But even this last season, I've been trying to watch it for a year, and the last season just. But yeah, Gilmore Girls to me is another show that I tried to get into, and I was just like, I can't. The dialogue in the show is just not for me. Just not for me, man. Gossip Girl was something I tried to get into as well. That one to me, it's just like after Leighton Meaton's character gets together with the rapist. It's like, why do we try to save his character? Why do we try to save his character arc? Like, he's a rapist. He tried to rape the little sister, Jenny. Like, we want to support this relationship? No. It just ruined everything for me, to be honest. Yeah, that was Chuck. Yeah, his name was Chuck. Yeah, that was super fucking weird. Like, Chuck is the worst character ever. And you're going to try to get him with our girl? Like, I like Leighton Meaton. Meester. Leighton Meester. That's her name, and that's how you pronounce it. But either way, yeah, it was really hard for me to get past it. So I think it was like the second season or something like that. I was just like, I'm out. I got out before Michelle Trachtenberg got in. R.I.P. Michelle. That's really sad still. But guys, I love hanging out with you guys so much. I am gonna go though for today. I'm gonna call it, unfortunately. So is as it is, but I will see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. No, I lied. I'm going to be later tomorrow because I have an in-person reading to do. And so I have to go do that. So I'll probably be on around either 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., somewhere around there. Mel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time is probably when I'm going to be on tomorrow. But I will be back on. Thank you, Brandy. You too. I love you guys so much. Spirit is here, so thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Make sure to follow me if you're interested in readings, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I love you guys so much. Mwah. All right. Bye, YouTube. See ya.